Welcome to a Masters Zerg versus Terran cast with our boy Kessnuts, the mighty and bold. Zerg versus Terran is the world's favorite matchup because the human versus alien scenario is just so classic. Ever since the first Alien movie, Warhammer universe, and all that stuff. What else is there? Super Troopers. It's kind of like that. Kessnuts is a macro player. Let's see what he does. Terran starts off things with a supply depot, like you do. Into a barracks, nothing fishy. Nothing proxy, just building stuff at home. Doing things the right way. Playing into our macro bias here. Kessnuts goes hatch gas pool. Also the righteous macro approach. And nobody's cheesing. Amazing. One gas should be a Reaper expand, and it is. Filling the gas. Pool's on the way. First major point in the decision branch is when the Zerg goes for the third. And he takes it pretty soon here. Pulling off gas a little bit. Queens and Lings cooking up. Factory's on the way for the Terran. Queens. Oh my gosh, there's a pesky Marine. Is this Overlord going to survive? Reaper is looking for damage. Kessnuts gets his third base behind this. He's slowly getting some gas. Will the Overlord make it to this spot? I don't know. That's going to be tough. I don't think it's going to make it. It's going to make it. No, it's not going to make it. It's going to make it. It's dead. It didn't make it. Oh, it's not Super Troopers. What's it called? Starship Troopers. Super Troopers in space. Hey, it could be. Did I just come up with $1 million idea? Could be. Flame speed is on the way. Now it's up to Kessnuts to avenge his fallen Overlord in whatever way he can. Terran getting a starport. Making a single Hellion. Because they already have a Hellion, which means they'll have two Hellions in a relationship. Fellow fire car drivers. Supply depot in the wall. Often a sign of a two-base all-in here. Ah, it's just going to be Battlecruisers, okay. Yeah, it's hard to afford supply depots in the wall and a command center in the main. So usually you can kind of tell if the Terran's going to hit you with two base of stuff based on if they put supply depots in the wall before 4 minutes. So unfortunately, Kessnuts' Overlord was killed in a tragic accident. But yeah, if the Overlord was alive, you could scout it here. Look at this Overlord in the main. Just slowly floating in to see what's going on. Sees the starport and the tech lab. Sees the other starport. And the 3 Marines here, they can shoot this Overlord down, but this Overlord is dying with a smile on his face because he saw what he needed to see. That's beautiful. Love that. That's 2 Overlords down, but that second Overlord got huge information. Gonna take a second gas here. Refilling the gas in the main. Production tab is drones, Overlords, and Queens. Everything a growing Zerg needs. He's getting those Queens so he can defend against the Battlecruisers. One of the most annoying units from Terran. And a fan least favorite of Zergs to play against. Shout out to the people in the YouTube comments. I've noticed lots of people dislike Battlecruiser styles. And I think a big part of it is just they have the teleport away ability. The Yamato and the flying around is fine, but the teleport away... just, yeah, that's the one. Lair coming up. A bit on the late side, but he doesn't really need Overseer if he has the spores. And he probably is expecting Battlecruisers. There are some mass Banshee builds, but those are bad, so I think it's fair to guess that it's going to be BCs. Alright, first Battlecruiser is out. Just going to fly across the map like a normal person. Does not require vision for the tactical jump. You think it'd be fine if they gave them a shared cooldown with Yamato and teleport? Yeah. But the thing about SC2 is they do give you high effort options for playstyles and then low effort ones as well. This applies to, well, I guess all 3 races, kind of. What's the low effort Zerg style? For Terran, playing BC2 base is probably the coziest in the sense that you can just F2 your stuff. And we have to micro like 2 units. The queens are here. That's pressure on this battlecruiser. Queens are getting hurt though. They need to fall back to the spore. A couple queens are down now. He lands another transfuse. One of these BCs is hurt. Units lost. Definitely definitely favors the battlecruisers here. +1 armor is cooking on the Evo and roach speed. It is good to have a roach warren against this kind of stuff. Just because these usually come with Hellions as the main mineral investment of Terran. Why are they focusing the roach warren? Transfuse! Oh! A BC died? What? What? Oh my gosh. You trade a roach warren for that shit all day. I'll tell you. I'll take that trade in the morning. I'll take that trade for brunch. I'll take that trade in the afternoon as well. Hell, even in the evening I'll take that trade. That was just a major fumble. You can almost hear the Terran muttering about queens being overpowered in the distance. But as Zergs, we love to see that. You love to see it. Yeah, these are the Hellions, so need to make sure we have at least something to do with this. Fresh roach horn is coming up. Oh, he did make some roaches before it died. Spire's coming up here. Queen injecting the main. Look at this drone count. I love this. I'm not joking. If your worker count is above 24, you can just fill the gases. And then you're down to 20 out of 16, which is fine. And then you could transfer 4 over here if you wanted to, but you don't have to. 20 at a base is totally good. 77 workers to 62. Castanets is ahead. That doesn't mean he's going to win. Bunch of heck bats coming in here. Ooh, look at that spore tanking in the front. Love that value. The roaches don't even need roach speed for this kind of engagement because the hell bats are just being sent at them. Oh, so Corruptor's coming out. Force the BC to teleport away. Queens are trying to hold the line here. They do trade well against the Hellbats. There is one Cyclone in the back. Nice cleanup. Let's see the units lost now. Still slightly favoring Terran, but when Zerg has this many more workers, it's totally fine. Assuming you have even skill players in an even game, Terran should trade slightly better than Zerg. It's just kind of how the matchup goes. I love the 4th base of minerals. Such a mainstay of solid macro. I think I forgot to fill these gases. Got a bit of a resource imbalance here. Taking a 4th base. The command center floats out bravely and takes a seat. It's going to be a planetary. Bet. Bet. Yep. Planetary 4th base. What? This base isn't even an orbital. Okay. Make of these things what you will. Oh, it's the Roombas. These are very dangerous and scary units. Wow. Hellion run-by in the northwest. And then a Roomba BC attack in the southeast. This is StarCraft 2, ladies and gentlemen. Legacy of the Void year 2025. You would not see this kind of play 8 years ago. People didn't really make Cyclones back then, and BCs were garbage. But now that BCs have been buffed so many times, they're back. Nice defense by the Roach Ravager. The Corruptor's putting pressure on these BCs. Trying to focus them down, but they all teleport away. Cyclone's getting killed here. And the Terran is slightly ahead in workers now. But they just threw away their whole army, except for the BCs. So I don't know if that's good. Look at the supply difference now. 191 to 130. I guess it's his max. You could just go break their house. What can they do? BCs are strong, but it does take them a while to clean up a Roach Ravager army. And there are Corruptors in the mix, too. Fourth base. Planetary. Has some icky goop on it. What are they going to do? They're going to try to repair here. But the DPS of Caustic Spray increases over time, and they can't repair. Their fourth base is down. There's also a big chunk of their supply as well. Command centers give a buttload of supply. Corruptors killing a BC. These Corruptors have +1 armor, so the auto attack of BCs does almost nothing to them. Look at this. Look at this one Corruptor tanking all the BCs. Okay, well, not with the Yamato, but for the other attacks. Come on, get it! Oh, you almost got it. It doesn't matter. The Roach Ravager has busted through so much, and this base is just a normal command center. The Terran notices this, and they're like, oh shit, I should make a planetary here. I should have made a planetary here 4 minutes ago. BCs are able to focus down these Ravagers fairly quickly. Corrosive Biles go out, but miss. This command center is looking worse for wear. Wow, it wasn't even lifted. Oh my goodness. What are we microing here? This BC is almost done. SCV is keeping it repaired. The Roach is applying some pressure. But it's going to be tough to break this once it's a planetary. Kessnitz is just so far ahead in supply right now. One brave SCV rebuilds a base at the fourth base on the low ground. Let's see if he can get away with this. The merciful Roaches walk away. Feeling bad for the Terran. Look, I know you're behind. Just gonna let you have this one. He's maxed again, though. He could just go hit him. He has enough supply for one Ravager. This gas is here. These Queens are lots of energy. They could heal this base up in a jiffy. Or not. Oh, the Corruptor count is just way too high. These BCs are dead as heck. Nice game. Great couple of defenses there. The Overlord in the main at the beginning that scouted it. Super good. Well played, Mighty Kessnuts.